Today's another one of those exciting days. If you've been watching the channel, you'll notice we've been doing an awful lot with shotguns lately. We've had Shotgun Day. We introduced a couple new shotguns. We talked about shotgun shells themselves, how they work, what's in them, how fast they go, how much energy they deliver. And today, we've got another one. And this one is really cool. This is from Destructive Devices Industries. It is the LA K12 Puma. It is a bullpup semi-auto shotgun. And if it looks familiar, there's probably a reason for that. If it looks familiar, it was inspired by the Chinese military rifle, the QBZ-95. And unlike the QBZ-95, which is a Chinese machine gun, this one, again, is a shotgun, but it looks very, very similar. The original QBZ, the Chinese machine gun, was chambered in 5.8 by 42 millimeter. And that's the Chinese version that was designed to kind of compete with, and if you listen to their reports, excel over the 5.56 by 45 and the Soviet 5.45 by 39. I haven't put all three of them together, so I have absolutely no idea how it performs, but nonetheless, today we're shooting a 12 gauge anyway. So in its current configuration, this is pretty much a right-handed person's design at this point. The ejection port is on the right-hand side. You get your cheek up here, and as you can see, if we were shooting it on the left shoulder, we're going to have problems with our face covering the ejection port. And for those of you that are new to firearms, that's not a good thing. The controls, the safety selector, is on the left side towards the rear of the stock. So when we're shouldering it, when we want to utilize it, they're accessible with the left hand. The strong hand can stay in control of the firearm. It has a reciprocating charging handle on the left-hand side, and something that people are probably going to take a little bit of getting used to is the bolt release is right behind the magazine. The bolt release is right here in the area that, if you're into the Soviet firearms at least, you would typically think of as the mag release. You squeeze it in, pull the mag. Not so on this one. This one drops the bolt. Now the mag release itself, there are two of them. It's actually ambidextrous. You have a button over here that you can push in to release the magazine, or on the right hand side there's also a button, and it is very easy to utilize. The magazines that we're testing today, they're a metal 5-round magazine, detachable obviously. There's a rail on the entire top for mounting options for sights and whatnot. Now something that's interesting is it is a piston-driven, gas-operated semi-auto. If you listen, you can hear that piston moving. Something that's really neat about that is you have an adjustable gas port, and it's right on the front of the firearm. All it takes is a tiny depression, and then you can rotate it, and it clicks into the other position. One lets a lot of gas come through for some of the lighter field type loads. The other restricts the gas because it's not necessary, and you don't end up over-gassing the system and damaging your firearm or your shoulder any more than you need to. Now the feel of this thing is really rugged. It feels, try to follow me here, it feels heavy in that it's rugged and well made. It doesn't rattle around, and it doesn't feel plastic, but it's still very lightweight. I believe it comes in at under 8 pounds, but it feels solid. The chassis is a polymer, and the front of it, the design is pretty unique, a lot like the original Chinese variant that we talked about at the beginning. You have all kinds of room for your hand for mounting. You get that angled foregrip feel, and you have a very firm area to hold in the forearm part of the gun, so it's really, really easy to hang on to. It has a threaded muzzle, so it will accept any of the Sega exterior threaded devices, and we'll dive into that a little bit more later on. We're actually going to dive into everything a lot more later on. This is just an initial look. It just came in. I've only had a little bit of range time with it. It's in the middle of our whitetail hunting season, and it's also in the busy part of filming for the television show Freedom Fighters, so I'm trying to sneak out every chance I can get. But I'm not holding anything back. I don't know a lot about this. If I did, I would share more. It just came in, and we'll have fun on this journey together. So I hope you enjoyed this quick, short sneak peek video at the LA K12 Puma. If you did, please click like, share us with your friends in your vast social media universe, subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and until next time, have fun and be safe.